Hi teacher, in this opportunity my group and I are going to present the final project. Now I'm going to present the members of our group: Alicia Jennings, Edgar Guamán, Diego Hurtado, Henry Infante, and Grace Jauregui. First of all, we're going to start with the introduction about language line solutions, kind of the background that it has, how it began in the business. In its early years, the company was known as Call, Communication and Language Line, and was formed by Jeff Monks and Michael McFerrin. The two men founded Language Line Services in 1982 to help police officers communicate with 65,000 Vietnamese refugees. Now let's talk about some of the mission and vision of the Language Line Solutions company. The mission is that they are an essential partner in managing and growing a modern organization that welcomes all people, regardless of the language, culture, or ability. And the vision we have that they provide language access that faithfully drives higher value experiences and at the moment of need. To support our presentation, we interviewed a senior recruiter and test coordinator of this company, named Raquel Patron Cuadros. She's 26 years old. She was working for this company for 1 year and 10 months in the human resources area, and she's graduated from clinical psychology. Now we're going to present how they manage the international human resources aspects, which is the EPG model: recruitment, selection and training, performance evaluation, compensation system, social benefits, organizational culture, social responsibility, improvement of quality life, and the last is during COVID-19. The next slides will show the APG model. Now, as I mentioned before, I'm going to introduce now the APG model that Interpedia uses. It uses a polycentric model because this company has branches or allied companies such as Interpedia in Peru. It follows a polycentric model. The company is subject of making decisions with the host country, which allows more commitment from the company since it has offices in the host country. But on the other hand, it will be a bit risky since it could suffer a duplication or copy of resources and skills. Since it has offices here in Peru and a premises which is governed by local leaders and meets the needs of the country in which demands it is found. Also follows the requirements and standards imposed by the country in which they are found. Also, by using this model, the company delete all languages barriers that could exist, and not to mention that it's less expensive to employ a host country employee.
Good morning. In this part, I will talk about the recruitment, selection, and training of this company. The recruitment or language line solution is based on recruitment people willing to put customer satisfaction first, for which it has a 24-hour service, in addition to clearly having an advanced level of English native, to be able to advise and imply better and that there are not misunderstandings. Also, the hiring process of this company consists of sending the CV so that it is evaluated with rigorous criteria such as interpersonal aspects, management of emotions, and flexibility of schedules. Also, these following steps must also be taken to work in these companies, such as a series of practice, also a call with a person in charge of making sure you meet the pronunciation and grammar requirements. Applicants are then chosen by email or by phone to follow a training which consists on fundamentals of interpreting, advanced medical training, and interview required after training. First, fundamental of entrepreneuring. A 6-hour web-based course with a 3-hour instructor-led phone session consisted of role-playing exercise to develop interpreting skills. On the other hand, advanced medical training, like a 40-hour web training course with additional instructor relaxation by phone, candidates are able to earn 10 continuing education units. This course is also available on site. Mm, in the last one, interview recorded after training. Um, it consists in knowing the candidate and measuring English skills by a small practice.
Now, we're going to talk about performance evaluation. They employ the process used to determine and communicate collaborators how the company carries out their work. They want employees to know they want to do things right and they want to maintain standards. For this, they elaborate improvement plans based on evaluation results. These results are given by the QA team, and they measure this percentage by shadowing once a month every interpreter and giving them a percentage of quality assurance. And now we've got the compensation system, and as we know, it's really relevant in any company, and Language Line Solutions has that in account. That's why they have developed a really complete system where they try to maintain workers happy and production rates really high. So they had 4 areas: agent, customer service interpreter, medical service interpreter, and video recording interpreter. And the payment range in those positions is between $3 and $4 per hour. And as well, they've got a production hour bonus. For this, the workers are asked to comply an amount of hours and they will receive the bonus between $100 and $200. It depends if you are a part-time interpreter or a full-time interpreter. Then we have the quality assurance bonus based on evaluation results. We just talked about that before. It's part of the quality assurance team. And if the interpreter gets more of 95% of quality, they receive an $80 bonus. And last, we have the utilities, which are received by the interpreters once a year. And also we've got the referral bonus, which is an extra incentive. You have to refer a friend, and if he or she pass all the recruitment training and selection process and they sign with the company, you will be eligible for an extra $80 payment. Social benefit. The company offers insurance plans, um, dental and oncosalud checkups, as well as discounts in gym plans, hairdresser services, cinema coupons, special motorcycle offers, and other several benefits which keep workers in a really relaxed environment.
Okay, about organizational culture. In this case, basically, the organizational culture of LLs or language line and solutions uh, has integrated and acceptance and enable employees to have a quality and supportive environment. And on the other hand, having support groups too, where all employees have a discuss, for example, about exchange or other ideas from the work. And it's also important for them, for this company, since they create a good sense of belonging to the organization in addition to favoring integration between the people, their people of the company. Well, about the social responsibility, well, in this point, eh, we put five important points about the social responsibility because this company it's recycling a paper, a considerable amount of paper. For example, have a collection about the paper is recycled, have a second life and respect the environment. In the first time, for example, the paper recycling operation is basically as follows, like collect paper and cardboard separately from the other waste of the company. And the second is the collect papers in eco cabins about the company located in each workstation, in basically in specific areas of this company. On the other hand, have a organization of recycling, like a type of system, like have collect the paper of these eco cabins, and finally have a collection by the waste manager who provides us with the certificate of the correct management about the paper and the recycling in the warehouse in the Lindsay district in Lima. Finally, for example, about this point, the sessions are organized from the employees about the means or their disposal to grade their opinion and listen their suggestion about this social responsibility. Um, yep, that's the great point I think about this company. Okay, about the improvement of quality of life quality, excuse me, is for example for all the employees for this company have a movie migo or biking parking, take advantage or celebration like Halloween to motivate their workers. Um, Especially is that they, for example, in the company anniversary with Grand Hama games or a special dinner for their. On the other hand, have outdoor space lowers stress levels too, and lunch and breaks and small patients with, for example, the football table, smoker zone. Then it's a great point about this company and about the international human resources to to work with this environment, a good environment for the enterprises.
Well, for the conclusions, the complex nature of people depends on internal and external factors, which is why it is very important to have continuous and dynamic motivation as languages line and solution does. Another highlight of the company is the communication it has with employees, since for them as a company it is important as the main manager and indicator of the company's teamwork. Another is the good policy used in hiring in relation to the occupation of vacancies and of an administrative and directional natures makes satisfaction before starting and after finishing good.